Hello my friends, it is a special day today. It is not only National Book Day, but the release of Emily Henry's newest novel, Funny Story, and I don't have it here right now. This is my current Emily Henry collection. But we are going to pick up Funny Story and we are going to read it together. I really want to get it done before I go on my trip. This vlog may span a couple days, it may span a couple weeks, not sure yet. I really want to get it done, but there's so much I need to get done before I go on this trip. So we'll see what happens, because I'm like, I need to edit 2 videos, and it would be awesome if this video went up this week alongside the release of the book, but I have to read the book first and then I have to edit the video. So I don't think that's all gonna work out. But I was so excited to read Funny Story. This is probably my most anticipated book of the year, probably. We gotta go pick it up. So I'll be back. We're gonna go get the book. My camera's gonna die, so this is perfect timing. So I'll be back. I got the book. I'm so excited to start it. The thing I love most about Emily Henry books is just how they take you away to like somewhere new, somewhere nice. I love the settings she writes into her books, so I'm really excited to dive into this one because I don't want to be here right now. Alexa, play I Hate It Here by Taylor Swift. I've been feeling that vibe all day. I just need to unwind with a good book, so I'm gonna dive into this one for a bit. Then I have pottery later. It's my last pottery class. I gotta wrap up some projects. I won't have anything cool to show until like 2 weeks because I'm gonna be gone and I won't be able to pick it up, but I am proud of some of the things I made in that class. As for the rest of the day, we are debating on going to a sporting goods store of some variety because I need thermal layers. Costco didn't have any thermal layers when we went and I need them for my trip because I don't have any. And we may stop at Barnes & Noble if we go that direction. There is a Emily Henry release party at the Barnes & Noble and I kind of want to check it out. They have games, giveaways. I already have the book, so I don't have to buy it again, but I wanted to go to a midnight release party last night, but I just didn't have anyone to go with, and Peter's a sweetheart and he said he would go with me. Why would I bring a man to the romance book release? That's just not it. That's not something you do. Unless he was a really avid Emily Henry fan, I don't think that would fly. But I'm excited to start with this one, and yeah, let's just get into it for a bit. I need to unwind. I am just a handful of chapters into the book. I think I'm on chapter 4 now, and I am enjoying it. It's funny, but in like a messed up way. We follow Daphne, who has just broken off her engagement with her fiance, and her fiance is now with his childhood best friend, and Daphne is forced to move in with this is so hard to explain. It's like an ex-fiance's ex. Yes, ex-fiance's ex is who she is forced to move in with. It's messy, it's funny. I can't wait to see where it goes, but I gotta get ready for pottery now. But I am enjoying it so far. It's been fun to read and fun to take a break with because I feel like there's so much going on right now. Probably won't be there for very long at pottery. I just have to finish up a few pieces and then, I don't know, there's not really a point in starting anything new right now. So I'll probably just like leave early. I have returned from pottery and I need to buckle down and get this book read. So let's get her done. How many pages is this book?
How many?
Like 400. Romance books do not need to be 400 pages long. I love Emily Henry, but like...
You gotta use all this footage.
I definitely fell asleep in this chair. And I got up and I was like, I'm gonna go read downstairs. And then I see Peter is asleep on the couch. I'm gonna resume reading in this room. I keep dropping my phone on the side of the couch.
Done that so many times.
It's not a good spot to put it in, evidently.
Oh, very bad.
I was about to clown on Emily Henry for a second for the usage of the phrase Dungeons and Dragons tournaments. Struck me as something that seemed incorrect. And then I did some research before I started clowning, and I guess it's a real thing. Like, they were introduced in Gen Con in 2008, and I guess it's a real thing. You learn something new every day. Emily Henry knows more than I do. Emily Henry knows best. I feel like the part I'm liking most about this book and about the male main character Miles is just like his effort to get to know our main character Daphne. I guess in the scene prior, our main character walks to work. She stops and gets coffee. She doesn't actually get coffee. She gets a hot chai. Miles stops in and sees her at work, and the next day he goes and gets coffee for her, and she like doesn't like coffee actually, and she's like, oh, I had chai yesterday, but thank you. I don't like coffee. And I don't know, I just think there's something so like sweet about that getting to know you phase, but like kind of getting it wrong, but also making an effort to make it right. I don't know, I love it. Are you slinking around back there?
I'm coming back. I was waiting for you.
He's stalking me.
I was waiting for you to stop recording. Slinking around. You asked me to get the tripod.
I've been obsessed with crushing up little desserts into my ice cream lately. For a while I was on the Reese's kick, crushing up Reese's into my ice cream, and now I'm doing it with Girl Scout cookies. I have some frozen Thin Mints here because I like to eat them frozen. We also ate dinner before this. Just so we're clear, I'm not just like eating ice cream for dinner. We got pho, because pho cures everything. It's the cure if you're feeling icky. It's the cure if you're having a bad day, and I feel like today is just one of those days where pho was needed. I've migrated location. I feel like I am liking Miles as like a love interest more than I expected I would. In the beginning of the book, he's kind of really a disaster, and I was like, oh my god, this is our male main character. Granted, his ex did just leave him for her alleged best friend and declared she was never in love with Miles to begin with. I think I would be in shambles too if that happened to me, so I'll give him that. But he is quite a mess in the beginning of the book. He really gives like strong Nick Miller vibes, just from like the bartender aspect of him to just like his mannerisms, his look, his everything. I'm a Nick Miller girly. I love the Nick Miller look. But then we kind of start to get to know him, and he's just this really like kind and funny guy, and I've just really enjoyed having him as the male main character in this book. We'll see how much further I get. I'm just a little under halfway there through the book. We'll see if I can finish this by Thursday. I would love to finish this before my trip, so that's the goal. I got this reading lamp recently, and it has really come in handy. It just like clips onto the page, and it's got a bunch of different brightness settings, and then it's got some different lighting settings. I like this one, but honestly it kind of puts me to sleep, so yeah, I think this one is the one I'm gonna go for. It's just like kind of dark in here with just the lamps on, but yeah, anyway, this should come in handy. So let's get some reading done. Wow, this light does some justice here. I'm illuminated right now. I just came here to say, I love the fake dating trope. Got me giggling and kicking my feet. Good morning, friends. I am almost done with the book. I don't know how many pages I have left. I'm just showing you. I think there's like 300 something pages. 360. I think I have like 80 pages left. We are almost done. My goal is to finish it today. I think we can do it. I think we can get it done. second half of the book is kind of slowing down just like a little bit for me. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes. I feel like this book surrounds a lot of themes just about growth, learning to come into yourself, and just accepting change and learning to move with change, which I do love that. I have quite a bit I need to get done today as well. I need to pack up all my things for my trip. I need to do the laundry. I need to stop by the library because I have some holds ready to pick up. Just a whole slew of things, and I had a Zoom call this morning, and just lots happening around here, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited for the future and just, yeah, having a good time right now. I have finished Funny Story, and it's not even 1 o'clock yet, so pretty proud of myself for this one. I ended up giving this 3.5 stars. I feel like I wasn't as wowed with it as I was at some of her other works. I found Daphne to kind of be a little bit boring. I feel like there wasn't a lot to her, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there wasn't a lot to her, and maybe that was the point of her character, you know. She kind of doesn't know herself. One of her friends inside character makes a comment that she is a we girl, not an I girl, meaning she always attaches herself to someone else. So maybe that was intentional, but like I feel like there was like nothing, no substance to her. I'm seeing this book kind of controversial with the bookish audience. I'm seeing mixed reviews on Goodreads now, so I'm curious what more people will think as this book kind of like, as everyone gets their hands on this book and gets it read. I will say I did like Miles. In the beginning, I was really weary of him. I was like, ooh, this guy's a mess. Like, I'm supposed to be into this guy. But then I came around to it. He was a really sweet male main character. He's very Nick Miller vibes, just like kind of a hot mess sometimes, and also just like a really nice guy other times. He was a fun character. This book setting didn't really take me away as much as other Emily Henry books have, and that's why I really love Emily Henry books. I just feel like they take you to somewhere. This felt more just like an everyday kind of life Daphne was living. You know, she lives in Michigan, and she breaks up with her fiance Peter, and she ends up having to live in an apartment with Miles, and then yeah, they just kind of learn about each other's day-to-day lives. Daphne works at the library, Miles works for a winery. She gets to know her community, the local farmers. And so it felt more grounded, I guess, in that way, but also just like, yeah, I didn't really feel the sense of me being whisked away into a new setting, which was unfortunate. So my final Emily Henry ranking. At the bottom of the pyramid, we have Beach Read. I did not connect with this book when I read it, and I think this was my first Emily Henry book, and it almost turned me away from her in general. I just did not like the chemistry between January and Gus, but I did really like the setting in this book. Again, whisks you off to somewhere new on a windy beach type of vibes. But yes, I think this one's at the bottom. I haven't read it in a long time, so maybe I just need to reread it again. But I feel like I just did not like the chemistry between the two characters. Next is Book Lovers. This book was just really forgettable to me, and I don't really like enemies to lovers. They weren't really enemies to begin with. I think that's just one of my least favorite tropes. So this one, yeah, very forgettable to me. And next we have Funny Story. I gave you guys the lowdown on this one, so I don't think we need to get into that further. And then we have People We Meet on Vacation. This was a longtime favorite of mine. I just love friends to lovers as a trope. It's my favorite. Yeah, love it. Also, just the different settings Emily Henry takes you to in this book as you explore both Alex and Poppy's past and their past vacations, and just the different people they've been on vacation, people we meet on vacation, I think is a lot of fun. So I did like this one. And then on the top of the pyramid, we have Happy Place. I feel like this book made me the most emotional out of any of Emily Henry's books. I feel like it took me a while to get into it though. Like the first quarter to first half of the book, like I just did not like, wasn't super into it. But then after that point, I was like crying in like every chapter. I just found Harriet to be such a relatable character, and just all of her anxieties and everything she's going through. I was like, ugh, This hurts my heart. This one is my favorite and I adore it. I adore it. Okay, and to end this vlog, I need to take a picture with me and all of these Emily Henry books. So let me put on a cute outfit and we'll go outside and take a picture. This is so difficult. Alright my friends, that is all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all next time.